All right, this one's gonna be.
All right. Please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
My name is Kamon Thomas. My DOC is 756891.
All right, Mr. Thomas, my name is Brendan Kelsey. Along with me is Mr. Freeman and Mr. Marabella will be your panel. I'll explain some process to you. I'll read some information to the record. We'll ask you some rule violations. You'll plead guilty, not guilty, guilty with a statement, or not guilty with a statement, and we'll let you talk. We'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir.
You have a parole revocation questionnaire in front of you?
Yes, sir.
That's your signature at the bottom?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you read and write?
Yes, sir.
Can you read? Okay. All right. Kamon Thomas, DOC number 756891. Rule number 4, you were arrested by NOPD owner about 99 charged with illegal carrying of a weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, and resisting an officer. On 2/3/23, you pled guilty under Orleans 555935 M1 to intentional concealment of weapons, RS 14.95A1, and resisting an officer by flight, RS 14.108B1. You were sentenced to 6 months OPP with credit for time served. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Okay. You were arrested in NOPD on 9/9/2022, carrying a illegal weapon, possession of firearm. Same deal. How do you plead?
Not guilty, sir.
Okay, not guilty for carrying a firearm. And you have not submitted to any payment supervision fees and are currently in arrears $120. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. All right. Answer, Mr. Freeman, please.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, you pled guilty to a concealment of a weapon. Did you have a weapon?
No, sir.
Well, why would you plead guilty to concealment of a weapon if you didn't have a weapon?
Because I had thought by me taking a misdemeanor, I thought I would be able to go home and be there for the ones that need me, but I didn't, I ain't know no better, sir. So I had took the concealment of weapon because I thought it was a misdemeanor and it wouldn't be able to harm me.
Well, somebody gave you some very, very bad information. What about running from the police? Why did you run from them?
I ran because I was scared and I knew it was at risk and I didn't want to get in any trouble.
Okay. Well, tell me what happened. Why were the police after you?
Well, I was around people who meant no good to me, and it wasn't just me by myself. So I surrounded myself around people who meant no good to me. And situation, we all ran, and I got incarcerated, with the situation, but I feel that I just was around people who meant no good to me, and I acknowledged that I had made poor decisions,
I have no further questions.
All right. Would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Well, I would like to start by saying that I appreciate this opportunity, a chance to express my feelings. First and foremost, I acknowledge that I have made a poor decision in my life. I sincerely apologize for my actions. I learned a valuable lesson in all of this. I was not in possession of a weapon. I just was around people who meant no good to me. And, I own up to my mistakes and I apologize for my actions. And, I didn't get a chance to adapt to society. And, I had just came home, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Go ahead.
I said my poor decisions have shown me, I didn't see the value in it, like my poor decisions. So, I just apologize.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your comments. Mr. Freeman?
Okay, Mr. Thomas, I don't know if it was poor advice or you just not telling me the truth, but anytime someone pleads to having a gun in their possession and their own parole, it's a revocation. So I vote to revoke your probation.
Mr. Marabella?
Mr. Thomas, in the police report, you admitted that you had the gun. It wasn't yours, you said, but you got it from a friend. I mean, very clearly, you're not being very honest today with us. You pled guilty to possession of a firearm. My vote likewise is to revoke.
All right, 2 votes to revoke. I also am going to vote to revoke for the same reasons as stated. 3 votes to revoke. Today, your parole's been revoked. Good luck to you. And we'll adjourn at 11:48 from Orleans.